Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Jen and I have a service dog named Buddy. Buddy has completely different rules when he's on duty versus when he's off duty. In this video I'm going to show you some footage of my service dog on duty and the same service dog off duty on what I like to call a normal dog walk. This is a side of service dogs that I was fascinated by before I had one myself, so I hope that you find it interesting. I'm going to sit here and eat a bagel. Do I have anything in my teeth? Okay. A quick little story time about Buddy. When I got him, I actually wasn't planning on training him as a service dog. For the first, probably year of his life, I had no intention of service dog training him. But then he started naturally alerting to my migraines, and I thought, well, I should probably public access train him. One of the biggest concerns that I had when switching him from a pet to a service animal was how much freedom can he have when he's off duty? I wasn't very aware of the laws around service dogs or anything like that because I've never had one before. And it was really important to me that Buddy could continue to have a playful life when he was off duty because that is what he had become accustomed to for the first year of his life. Buddy absolutely loves smelling things. He's a huge sniffer. And that might be what makes him such a great medical alert dog for me. But it was also something that I was concerned with because I knew that service dogs weren't allowed to smell things when they were out walking with their handlers. Thankfully, when I looked into the ADA laws, there's nothing in there about how your dog must behave when they're off duty. Of course there are exceptions, like if your dog ever shows aggression, on or off duty, not a good candidate for a service dog. I'm talking more about general obedience, like is the dog allowed to be on the couch? It turns out that kind of thing is left completely up to the handler. So to me, it was just important that I maintain consistency with Buddy so he knows what the rules are. And beyond that, it was really nice to have the flexibility to do what worked best for me and for Bud and for our family dynamic. Bagel. Buddy has completely different rules when he's on duty versus when he's off duty, and he knows them. Yesterday I went to a local park and I took Buddy for a walk when he was off duty, and then I vested him up and took him on another walk when he was on duty. I'm gonna hang out in the corner over here and comment on the clips that you're watching right now. So in this clip, Buddy just has his flat collar and a leash, so he is off duty. In general, the rule for Buddy when he's on an off-duty walk is that he can do whatever a normal dog would be allowed to do as long as he stays behind me. So you'll notice that throughout the walk, he'll kind of stop to sniff, he'll sometimes pee on stuff, he'll pick up sticks. That's all totally fine as long as he doesn't come in front of where he would be in his heel position. The way that we trained Buddy to know the difference between on duty and off duty is his vest. If he's wearing the vest, then he's on duty. He has a completely different set of rules from when he's not wearing his vest. Anytime I put on his vest or his harness, I tell him that we are going on patrol. And that is a SpongeBob reference. But it makes it so that when I'm talking to people or when I'm recording a video, I can talk about him being on duty or off duty or at work or whatever and not worry about the dog getting confused about the words that he's hearing. I'd like you to notice right here when he goes for the stick, he is excited to go to the stick because he knows that it's okay for him to do that. Spoiler alert, later on when I have him on duty, he behaves very differently around the stick. So keep watching to see what happens then. So now I'm putting Buddy's vest on and I'm telling him that we're going on patrol. Good boy, we're gonna patrol. Good boy. Buddy is really cute, so you should probably subscribe to the channel. Good? You? The moment that vest is on, he kind of stiffs up, he gets ready to go. He definitely stops looking around as much, and he doesn't do any sniffing. I had never walked Buddy in this area before today, and there were a lot of cars going by, there were bikers and motorcycles and joggers. So Buddy definitely had his work cut out for him because there was a lot of new stuff and a lot of excitement. watch for his little nudge right here. That's an alert. That's it. Good boy. Cover. Good boy. Ain't no thing, huh? He's so happy. Ugh. Come here, Fred. Oh boy. There's another alert right here. Another nudge, which I ignored. Right here I keep trying to walk and he comes in front of me to block me. Doesn't really want me to go. Okay. Come here. Good boy. Yes, good boy. He doesn't seem to want me to walk right now. So back there, Buddy started alerting by nudging my hand, and that means that my blood pressure's dropping, so I should go ahead and sit down. So I did. I had him cover me, but not for very long because I wanted to keep going with filming. I'm taking time out of my husband's day, so I'm trying to expedite this as much as possible. So I got back up and I started walking again, and I probably only walked like 20 feet, and Buddy started alerting one more time. This time I ignored it because we're almost done, and when I ignored it, he decided to take it upon himself to not allow me to walk forward anymore. He broke his heel to block me from the front, sort of symbolizing, hey, I'm talking to you, you need to sit down. And I'm really glad that he did that, even though it's kind of frustrating when I can't get him to behave. Oh, you okay? Okay. I'm really glad that he did that because the second time that I sat down, even though I was sitting down and even though he did cover me, I started getting really breathy and a tiny bit lightheaded. So had he not told me to sit down, it probably would have gotten a lot worse. Oh, are you okay? He's coughing. So this was a great example of Buddy exercising intelligent disobedience. He was supposed to be in a heel, but he broke that less important command in order to do something that kept me safe, do a more pertinent command, which in this case was to alert me and get me seated. You did good. Good puppy. All right, let's go. Earlier during the walking part, Buddy was super obsessed with this stick, so I'm going to show you that when he's on duty, he knows he's not allowed to get the stick. When he was off duty, he had no hesitation getting the stick. He was very excited because he knew that he wasn't going to get in trouble for it. Good boy, good boy. All right, I'm gonna unvest him and let him have his stick. All right, patrol all done. Patrol all done. He's gonna run right to the stick. Okay, get it. Good boy. Good boy. As you can see, it's literally like I have two different dogs. Before I had a service dog of my own, I thought that they were serious, that they were robots, and they always had to be perfectly well behaved. And I was really excited that they got to be normal dogs too. So I hope that you found this video informative. And if you had any worries about whether or not service dogs have a happy life, I hope that it eased your mind. As always, I hope that this was helpful and insightful. Comment your feedback down below if you like watching footage of Buddy actually working. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to learn more about me and Buddy. And I'll see you next week. Bye! have it. Bye.